Today, I am grateful to be present with all ILSA candidates and even ILSA members that managed to attend this wonderful manifesto night. Before I start, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ethan Chang Intek, your number one candidate for Vice President. For that, I will straightforward with my manifesto. I proceed with my first point that I will ensure ILSA UniSZA hold a series of local and international events. If elected, I'll propose this as suggestion in the first meeting for ILSA to organize more events such as workshops, competitions, and even talks by renowned professionals. I'll also enhance our cooperation with
Sorry, you mute your mic.
yes.
You mute your mic just now.
Uh, where did I end? Where did I end with? Uh, I will continue with my speech. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll proceed with my first point. That I will ensure ILSA UniSZA hold a series of local and international events. If elected, I'll propose this suggestion in the first meeting for ILSA to organize more events such as workshops, competitions, and even talks by renowned professionals. I also enhance our cooperation with other ILSA organizations around the world to ensure their full support of our event. Besides that, I will encourage every ILSA member to participate in international events. I will ensure that ILSA UniSZA prioritize every and each ILSA member so that they will get first-hand info about every event that either directly or indirectly involves ILSA UniSZA. Besides that, I will also work with Mood Club by organizing a face-to-face mood workshop. Hence, every ILSA member can improve their mood skill and even increase their chances to participate in any ILSA involved mood competition. I understand that 2 years ago, we were devastated by the widespread COVID-19. This devastation prevents us from making a face-to-face meeting. Thus, if elected, I will create more avenues to ensure that even ILSA non-committee members' ideas are heard and prioritized. This because every ILSA member has its rights, and I know that every and each member are capable and creative in their own way. Thus, it's important for a committee member as I and others that it will prepare our ILSA members, every and each ILSA members to take up the mantle of leadership in the future. Lastly, I will ensure that ILSA's structural organization functions properly and credibility and accountability will come first in ILSA UniSZA. Therefore, from an ILSA member to another ILSA member, my job has done, your job has just begun. Remember to vote tomorrow as it is your responsibility as an ILSA member. For that, I hope everyone enjoys this beautiful evening. Thank you.
Thank you for your remarks, Mr. Eden Chang Yitek. Give a round of applause to Mr. Eden Chang Yitek. Then, I welcome Nurul Hawa binti Yaakob, the second candidate for the Vice President, to provide her message on manifesto.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Faridatun. Hello and Assalamualaikum and good night to everyone. My name is Nurul Hawa binti Yaakob. I'm a second year student in international relations Before this, I was an assistant in communication office of ILSA UniSZA. I also have experience in IRIS, International Relations Student Society, as an assistant Bureau of Entrepreneurship and Marketability. So let me continue with my manifesto. So first, um, I want to ensure the effective of communication between the committees. So I want to improve the delivery of information between the committees. This is because in ILSA, even though we have different committees, we should all be involved to ensure the work went smoothly. We also, I also want every committee that have taken their responsibilities to should be doing their job and helping each other out in getting the work done. I will also make sure to be friendly and more open for ILSA committees that have problems in getting their job done, so that it will be easier for them to tell me their problems, to share with me any issues, and together we can solve the problems um, uh, fastly, quickly. Next, to encourage as many students as possible to join in and get involved with ILSA UniSZA activities. So, in encouraging students to join and participate to make the program successful. So that's one of my manifesto, one of my promise to you all. Since we also the only society that have both law students and IR students under one club. I also want to ensure that it's important to fill in the gaps between law student and IR student, so we can work together as one society. So next, uh, I also want to coordinate fundraising efforts with the funding office. So from my previous observation as a committee member in ILSA, I saw that we are really lacking when it comes to funds. So I will give my full support and help to boost our income by selling merch or getting sponsors from outside, so it will be easier for us to do our job, to make programs or conferences that, to uh, gain more knowledge, and also it's also beneficial for the members, so that we can learn something new when we do programs or activities. Next, so I just want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share my manifesto and ideas to all of you. So don't forget to vote me as your vice president. If you if you vote for me, I will make sure to do my job and implement the ideas I just shared just now. So don't forget to vote tomorrow. I happy voting. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Howard. We appreciate your speech. Give a round of applause to Miss Nurul Howard. Next, I will invite Miss Mubarakah, the candidate for the secretary position, to present her manifesto. Miss, you didn't open your mic.
Of course, I was wondering why it's so quiet. Okay, so scratch all I said earlier. So, hello, my name is Mubaraka, and I am running for the position of secretary. Okay, I've had experience in doing secretary jobs, and I think I'll be a right fit for it. Okay, I was invested for IGN, and I'm currently interning at Clifford Chance virtually. Okay, so we're gonna start with my manifesto. Wow, it's so serious here. Okay, so my first manifesto is gonna be meetings will be ran smoothly. I'm so hungry. Smoothly and effectively. Like, we're not going to have that whole 2-hour meeting with nothing done. Everything would be done with me as a secretary. And multiple, like, since there are lots of agendas and all that, and sometimes they kind of like jumble up, I am very organized, I will say. So club agendas would not be overloaded, and I will try my best to make sure everything gets done on time when they're supposed to be, and no one's going to have any issues from my side. Okay, so, and then the last manifesto, because we don't need too much, okay, would be emails would be handled on time and as efficiently as possible. Since there's going to be a lot of emails, like there's going to be, I'm going to have to be helping the vice president and president. There's going to be a lot of emails from like that needs to be settled. I'm okay about settling the emails, arranging everything. So yeah, for me, for secretary, we don't need to talk so long. Okay, we know why. Choose me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your remarks, Ms. Mubarakah. Give a round of applause to Ms. Mubarakah. Subsequently, I continue with Mr. Gabriel, the first candidate for the treasurer position, to provide his message of manifesto. Mr. Gabriel, are you there?
Yes. Can you see? Good morning. Good night to everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gabriel Anaungit. I'm applying to be a treasurer. So my manifesto is manage the money wisely. I will manage the money wisely if I can be a treasurer. And the second is cooperate with the funding team. I need to cooperate with the funding team because to make their work become more easier, then I can know if they gain more profit or not. Lastly is create a financial plan for ILSA UniSZA. I think I need to work hard for this because I need to gain more supporters from surround us because we need more money to make our program work properly. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for your speech. Give a round of applause to Mr. Gabriel. Then I will invite the second candidate for treasurer, Ms. Sivaranjini, to deliver her manifesto or message.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, can I take a minute to share my screen?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, hello?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Okay, my name is Sivaranjini, daughter of Ravichandran. I'm a second year Bachelor of Law student. I'm from Rawang, Selangor. My previous education is Diploma in Law from International Islamic University. Okay. As you can see, this is my poster. If I were elected for the treasurer of ILSA, I will ensure that the funds of the society and members are managed efficiently, work closely with the community, and save fund in every possible way. Okay, I consider a good treasurer to be someone who is intuitive, independent, and improves. I'll make sure I'm able to improvise and respond quickly to the task given, complete tasks as individual as well as in a team. Also give the society feedback and support as well as to learn and grow to as an individual. Also try to participate and be passionate about the work I do. Also try my best to make things happen using the knowledge and experience that I gain. Okay, I believe that these qualities are best reflected in my involvement as a treasurer for this year's International Law Students Association, ILSA. I'm particularly good at being organized and handling tasks efficiently, such as setting up documents and reports and presenting them nicely. This is where I'll present to you about the accounts of our funds and all that. I would also like to build good relationship with other members of our society. And the important thing is I would like to create memorable experience throughout our 4 years university for both me and the committee members. So thank you for listening to my manifesto. My name is Sivaranjini and I would like to have the opportunity to be your treasurer. And don't forget to work tomorrow and have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for your remarks, Ms. Sivaranjini. Thank you for give a round of applause to Ms. Sivaranjini. Next, I proceed to the manifesto night by inviting the candidate for Chief Communication Officer. Firstly, Ms. Ismahani to present her manifesto.
Can you give me a moment, please?
Yes, sure.
I got a problem with my camera. Can I just speak it, please?
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry for trouble. Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Ismahani binti Asimahan. I'm actually running for the position, which is Chief Communication Officer and Chief Networking Officer. First and foremost, my only manifesto emphasized for a better change. Instead of introducing and implementing a new things, I insist on focusing to ILSA mission, which is to contribute to international law education, to foster mutual understanding, and to promote social responsibility of the international law student. I don't have much experience and lack in many aspects, but I give you my word to strive for the best and making an improvement. So here I am asking you to grant me a chance to make for the better future and cooperation.
Are you there, Ms. Ismahani?
Yes. I think I just speak. Don't you hear anything? Sorry.
Yes. Did you already done your part?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was a short one.
Okay. We appreciate your speech, Mrs. Mahani. Give a round of applause to Mrs. Mahani. We move on to the next candidate, Ms. Izzati, to illustrate her manifesto. Ms. Izzati, are you there? Maybe she has some problem. Then I continue the manifesto night with the next candidate, Mr. Eden, to present his manifesto.
Well, a very good morning again to every ILSA candidates and members. So I'm Ethan, Changi Tech. I did give my speech a couple minutes ago for Vice President, and now I'm also running for Chief Communication Officer. Therefore, I will proceed with my manifesto. I'll go straight with my first point, ensuring all social media stay updated so that every ILSA member to be well informed of about everything, such as awareness about international law or about any workshop or competitions that will be held or organized by ILSA UniSZA. I'll also enhance ILSA's media social response times to ensure that full accountability and credibility in the ILSA Communication Office. Second, I will also cooperate with the networking office and funding to improve ILSA capabilities. This ensures that our social media contributes in helping both offices in marketing and public relations. Therefore, it will ensure every member that ILSA image will be protected and improved as a strong and a capable organization. For that, I wish the best of luck to all candidates as they are prepared, determined, and hopefully will prioritize ILSA. Enjoy your evening and thank you for listening.
Thank you for your remarks, Mr. Eden. Give a round of applause to Mr. Eden. Next, I will invite Ms. Shahira to deliver her message. Sorry to interrupt Darshini, but there's no sound. There's still nothing. We can hear nothing at all.
I think there is some technical problem. Uh, Faridatul, you can carry on with next candidate.
Okay, sure. Subsequently, I continue the manifesto night with the last candidate for Chief Communication Officer, Mr. Rafzildain, to promote his message on manifesto.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I bid to everyone present here. Does everyone listen? Does everyone
Yes, we
could
can.
hear me? All right, thank you. I am Rosada Rashid from first year student of International Relation and would like to give my manifesto tonight. So I think once I become the chief communication officer, I will listen to all members' opinion and bring it to ILSA BOD because I believe that ILSA member have a lot of opinion to enhance our association. However, they don't have enough space and platform to share their view or critique this association. Once we have this power, we can tell all members that we can understand them for the future benefit. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for your remarks, Mr. Rafzildan. Give a round of applause to Mr. Rafzildan. Meanwhile, we continue with the Chief Networking position. I welcome the first candidate, Mr. Irfan, to deliver his speech.
Yes, yes. Do you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone here. My name is Irfan Azizi bin Azizul. My metric number is BLBL 2207359, and I'm the first year student of International Relation. So the position that I applied for ILSA is Chief Networking Officer. And first of all, you guys don't know me, right? Okay. For starters, I will share my credibility. Why do you need to vote me, or why do you think that you should vote me? First of all, I once have been a position in Badan Wakil Pelajar and Mata Renaissance Teknologi Baru. And I'm also the president of the peers or Pembina Siswa at Madrasah Johor Baru. And that's now, I would say, being a networking officer is, I would say, it's like being a representative to other organizations to see. So in their eyes, the position acts as the image of our organization. If people outside, how they see ILSA UniSZA, they will see the chief networking officer first or the president first. So if you guys vote for me as the new chief networking officer, I promise that ILSA will maintain its good relationship with the other chapters from around the world. I would say that I'm someone who is open to meet new people, to discover new things, and also friendly. And I will always ensure that good collaborations can be upheld, strengthen our relationship with the other chapters and organizations. I think that's all for me. Before I end my manifesto, I would again do vote me for your new chief networking officer. Thank you so much.
We appreciate your speech, Mr. Irfan Azizi. Give a round of applause to Mr. Irfan Azizi. The second candidate, Ms. Ismahani, you can promote your manifesto.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Okay, my name is Tenure Ismahani binti Asimahan. I'm the first year student of IR. If I were to be the chief networking officer, I will try as best as I could to make our connection stronger and better. I believe that networking is the most important thing that can make us all stay connected and as we could communicate with each other freely. As for example, if we are having a trouble, we can tell the other people, we can solve out the problem, find the solution together, and it could prevent us from having any conflict or communication problem in the future. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Ismahani. Give a round of applause to Ms. Ismahani. Next, I will invite Mr. Ahmad Yusof to illustrate his manifesto.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. Okay, so as we all know that networking is not a simple word to define, but it is to extend that we have to first achieve that ILSA is still new and we have to get to know each other and we have to build strong relationship between the community first. Then we will go further. That is my mission. Well said. So according to my first manifesto, to sustain teamwork, to empower ILSA, which means um, I see that a lot of association, a lot of organization, they do have a strong will, all right, strong will, I say, and with some very fancy mottos, but they are not come up with great relationship among each other. Okay, so that's my I can say responsible when I'm taking up this job. I will do my best to try manage to let everyone be happy working with each other first. Okay, so that is first. And my next mission is to improve relationship between all ILSA community around the world. Okay, this might be a little hard, but first I will ensure that we, connect with everyone locally. I mean, let's say we have to strengthen the bond between each other, and maybe I can, get involved to participate or organize an occasion, just to improve our relationship and to get to know each other, maybe to build our confidence. Okay, any program to treat our psychological um maintenance. Okay, so that everyone can work very happily and without no rage, no anger, no feel of all. Okay, so propose and accept invitation to collaborate locally and internationally. Okay, in this section, yes, I agree, very, very much agree to, to let ILSA participate locally. So means that I will try to search, to scavenge for events to let ILSA expose. Okay, and yes, so that's all for me. Very calming evening. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Ahmad Yusuf. Give a round of applause to Ms. Ahmad Yusuf. Subsequently, I continue the manifesto night with the last candidate for the Chief Networking Officer, Mr. Khairul Ikhwan, to format his message or manifesto. Mr. Khairul Ikhwan, are you there? Mr. Khairul Ikhwan, are you there? Maybe he has some technical issue. Next, we continue with the speech of candidates for the Chief Academic Officer. Firstly, Ms. Nurul Howard to format her manifesto.
Thank you again, Ms. Faridatu. And again, good night, everyone. So I'm also fighting for Chief Academic Office position. So my first manifesto for this position to intensify ILSA UniSZA's academic writings, and also managing the ILSA UniSZA library. So we will make sure that our academic writings and our library are up to date, so that our members can have access for it. So you guys can use the writings, uh, the materials for your assignments or for future careers. The next, to encourage as many students as possible to join our activities. So when it comes to Chief Academic Office, we will be handling or organizing a lot of activities, programs, conferences. So we need audiences. So if you guys vote me as the Chief Academic Officer, so I will make sure that we will get as much as audience to join us, to participate, to take part in handling the programs, and also to get benefits from it. Next, I also will ensure to collaborate with other committees to conduct student workshops. So we will boost the cooperation with other committees to make programs, activities that are beneficial for our members. So that's all from me. So again, thank you for giving me this opportunity. So don't forget to vote me tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you for your speech, Ms. Nurul Hawa. Give a round of applause to Ms. Nurul Hawa. Next, I would like to call Mr. Aidil Irwan to deliver his speech. Mr. Aidil, are you there? Calling for Mr. Aidil. Never mind, we'll continue our manifesto night. Subsequently, I continue the manifesto night with the last candidate for the Chief Academic Officer, Ms. Aisyah, to promote her message on manifesto. Am I audible? You are, but it's quite slow. We can't hear you, miss. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So I will start. Greetings to our ILSA members. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to participate in ILSA's 2022-2023 elections. I am Nur Aisyah binti Halim, a candidate for Chief Academic Officer. Although this is my first time participating in this election and also for this position, I have asked around to those I would call as senior in ILSA's association about the job scope and the requirements to fulfill this position. Hence, I can convince you that once I get this position, I will surely organize closely with other ILSA's officers, vice presidents and president's office to report back on your feedback or general issue more quickly and efficiently. Other than that, I will also host a meeting with other officers and higher up to ensure that the solution to members' problems will be implemented. So anyone should have no worries to ask me any question that seem to have no solutions, because I will try my best to find our way out along with the others. So not only that, I can also promise you guys to open the opportunities for ILSA's members to ask any academic related questions at any time through various media to ensure that they are on track. I'm almost on my foot all the time. So if you guys, if any of you guys have any questions during midnight, maybe just ask away, because I am highly possible to be wide awake during that time. Or if it is really urgent, you guys can just call me. And once again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to present my manifesto. And if I get chosen to be the Chief Academic Officer, I will surely try my best to do my job and keep everything running smoothly. And don't forget to vote me for me tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your speech, Miss Aisha. Give a round of applause for Miss Aisha. Then, I would like to invite the last position of Manifesto Night for the Chief Competition Officer, Miss Omasri.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Umasri Ravandran. You can call me Uma. So, initially I had actually planned a pretty long speech as to why you should vote for me, but apparently I already won without having to compete. So I guess I would just introduce myself, and hopefully by the end of my speech, you feel more confident in me. And yeah, so I'm from Johor Bahru. Uh, I don't know if there's any other people from Johor Bahru here. And I studied at College Matrikulasi Melaka. The reason I wanted to compete for the chief competition officer position is because I do have a little bit of experience when it comes to organizing competitions. When I was in secondary school, I was a librarian. So under the librarian unit, I had organized debate competitions as well as public speaking competitions and stuff like that. And when I was in matriculation college, I organized another debate competition. So I do have a little bit of experience in organizing these type of competitions. However, I am a first year student. I've never organized a university level competition before. So I'm hoping that the senior members in the association can guide me on how to properly conduct mooting competitions under ILSA. I know that there is a Philip C. Jessup International Law moot court competition. So I'm interested to see how I can help in organizing this competition. And again, I hope to work closely with uh, the previous chief competition officer to guide me. Yeah, so I hope that my little speech gave you a little bit of confidence in having me as your new chief competition officer. That is all from me. Thank you. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your speech, Miss Umasri. Give a round of applause to Miss Umasri. Next, we'll move on to the candidate for presidential position, Mr. Faris Akmal, to offer his manifesto or message. So because he has some problem, we call out for Mr. Faris' representative. Hello, who gonna be the representative for Mr. Faris?
Hello, sorry, I didn't hear just now.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Zari Safia. I'll be the representative for Faris. Faris could not make it because he had other emergencies to attend to. So for Faris, you guys see it. Okay, the first manifesto of Faris is encouraging entrepreneurship at ILSA UniSZA. This is by increasing the number ILSA UniSZA merchandise and also generation and promotion methods of the 21st century. The second manifesto of Faris is to increase intercollegiate programs at the national and international levels. This is by forging cooperations between foreign universities, the priority of foreign ILSA chapters, intervarsity and international competitions, cooperation of IR associations, and other national and international law unions. And the third manifesto of Faris is let ILSA UniSZA to be listed among the University Best Association. This is to by target students' character award finalists, togetherness, no single source of power, which means there is no pyramid scheme, all decision based on position responsibilities, not based on hierarchy. And to add more is the leadership empowerment, which is the ILSA UniSZA Leadership Camp 2023. The Junior Leadership Program collaborate with local high school, the Parliament Roleplay, and also the Model UN. So do vote for Faris as your president. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zari, for being the Mr. Faris representative. Next, the second candidate which can make it tonight is Ms. Awatif, the candidate for Chief Funding Officer, and I will talk about her manifesto. The first one is to ensure financial accountability and transparency. She will cooperate with the treasurer because she knows that to be transparent, one needs to communicate effectively. As a chief funding officer, financial transparency within the society creates a clear lines of communication and helps stamp out fear and uncertainty. Her second manifesto is looking for additional funds. ILSA UniSZA financial generation through various new ventures, make more money, more stability, more efficiency, and more transparency. And she will develop a financing strategy for ILSA UniSZA to obtain external funding. Her third manifesto is to produce more ILSA UniSZA merchandise. She will increase the number of ILSA UniSZA merchandise to ensure the financial management is in a good condition. That's all for Ms. Awatif's manifesto, and do vote for her for the Chief Funding Officer. So with the last candidate, which Ms. Awatif, we will end. So we already at the end of our manifesto night. I hope today's manifesto night has given a clear view of the candidate selection for the election. I hope that all the members will choose the qualified and responsible candidate for our new chapter of ILSA UniSZA of 2022 and 2023. Before we end our manifesto night, I would like for all the candidates and all the ILSA UniSZA members to open your camera for a photo, I will give you another 10 seconds. If everyone ready, we'll take the photo now in count of 1, 2, 3. Okay, the another one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. I'm on behalf of ILSA UniSZA would like to thank everyone and apologize if there a mistake during the manifesto night. That's all from me and ILSA UniSZA. Thank you and see you on the voting day.